Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. Bloke here again, and today's video is going to be on, well, it's a statement but it's a question too. If I put a gun to your head, how would you achieve your goals and dreams? So that is the cool topic for today. So the first thing you gotta do is name everything that's absolutely pissing you off and keeping you shivering in your pants all day and all night. So name all the obstacles, all of these damn obstacles, and write a list, just literally jot it down, vomit it on paper and write a list of all the things that are making you pee in your pants, basically. Yes. So for me, say if I wanted to publish a book, first of all I'd be like, the fear would be of failure. So that's one obstacle. I'll have a fear of failure, and I'd write that down. I'd also say, what about writer's block? I don't have any ideas. Then you can carry on writing stuff like, what if I don't get published? What if I'm wasting my time? Being an author is not, you don't get paid well, and everything else. So once you've done that obstacle list, now write like an anti-obstacle list, which is like the pros of the fear and of the obstacles. So something like, authors don't get paid enough. Next to it I'd write, okay, but what if it's a best-selling book? Then you're practically paid more than someone who has a full-time job, 50, 60 hours a week. And imagine your voice goes out to all the people in the world and the amount of lives you can impact through your novel or your book that you've published. So just rationalize and balance out the pros and cons of each obstacle. So yeah, ask yourself, are these obstacles real? Are they actually real? For instance, you might have the fear of failure, but that's all in your mind and all in your heart and in your body, so it's not even real. So ask yourself, are things that I'm stopping myself from doing, are they because of these obstacles that aren't even real? And on the obstacle side of things, you need to understand that on the other side of fear, that's where you need to bulldoze towards, and that's where you want to really go. So use that as your compass, your inner compass. Whatever you're scared of, just literally bulldoze into it. Even if it's a china shop, literally just do it, do whatever you can, and make sure you succeed over that fear. A tactic that is actually a killer tactic that works it's called fear setting. And what this is you just ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen, and the moment you ask yourself, do the worst thing that can happen to you, that your mind tells you that will happen later on if you, pursue your dreams or your career or whatever you want to do, that other people are saying, it's not good enough, it's too risky. What's the worst that can happen? I'll tell you what's the worst that can happen. You will be broke, you might even be homeless, you'll have no money, you'll be bankrupt, which is again the same things as before. So that's the worst that can happen. You very likely won't die by doing what you're scared of, right? And so do that. So get a sleeping bag, it's on offer, B&Q, not B&Q, but Halfords or somewhere, Argos or whatever. Get one for 5-6 quid and get some oatmeal and wear some tattered clothes or the same clothes once a week or whatever, and sleep on the floor for a week. Eat the oatmeal, and then your body, you're actually acclimating, or you're adjusting to the worst of the fear that can possibly happen. So by doing that, you become immune to it if it should happen in the future. So you're not as scared of doing and taking risks on a day-to-day basis. So do that activity called fear setting. Get the sleeping bag, sleep on the floor, sleep on the concrete, eat oatmeal 3 times a day, whatever, and live on the least possible means, because you'll be surprised at how less of a thing a human can live on. I've met a couple of homeless people. I know how they live, and they live on a little suitcase or a trolley they carry with them, and it just astonishes you at the luxury we have. And so this is a great activity, and it applies to anyone in life. And the last point I want to make is, now if I shot you and you were on your deathbed, would you reflect on a life well lived, or would you regret the thoughts that were coming into your mind once you were on this death by the bed of yours? what would you ask yourself? How would your life look if it were a film reel playing back into your eyes? Would you be like, oh yes, I made the most of my life? Or would you be like, oh crap, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I want to go back, I want to travel, I want to stay with my parents a bit longer, I want to, you know, love my kids a bit more, I wish I'd published a book, I wish I'd gone to Cambridge, I wish I'd, you know, whatever your dreams are, literally they will come back haunting if you don't do the things that are keeping you locked up because of your fear. So guys, remember, if someone does put a gun to your head, which they won't, you got to put a gun to your head yourself and ask yourself that my fears are just those, you know, it's just a word and nothing will come of it if I stay trapped in my dogma and in my mind. So guys, make sure you follow at least one or two of these tips, especially the fear setting tip, and embrace the fact that you have so many opportunities in life instead of being crippled by the fear that comes with those opportunities you have. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped. It did help me, and subscribe and like for more. Thank you then. Bye.